What about the like below $100 where David threw in his $5 donation?
Oh, you're right. That does not have its own. That does not have its own board right now. Oh my gosh. I'm in the walkway right now, and I'll show you guys these warm-up courts first.
All right.
And so.
Oh, nice.
So
that's where you could sit in the middle of the courts?
Yes. Yep. Where I am here is the viewing area.
All right.
All right. And then up there, we've got our Robert and Joanne Cordova family banner.
Nice.
This is still a secret for them, so their big unveiling is tomorrow morning. I'm super pumped for that.
Didn't they say they didn't like require their name on anything because they were the landowners, right?
That was a different family actually, and so the family who donated the land also didn't want any recognition. They just asked us to put a family picture up in the facility of them, so we've got that, and I can show you guys that on the way back too. But yeah, this one, Bob and Joanne.
Cordova.
Yeah, this actually, I don't know if you guys met the Dixon family, but the Dixon family donated this on Bob and Joanne's behalf. So they just made a huge donation, and they were like, we want to name it after the Cordovas. And so we were like, absolutely. Here is the 3 multi-purpose courts.
Are they actually tennis surface or different?
It's all tennis surface, yep.
Okay.
And all these nets are portable. And you can see into the court, it's just like a divider net, kind of like a chain link fence would be.
Yeah.
But inside, so here's the color of the pickleball lines. I think these turned out really well. On the tennis court, they blend really nicely. They're not distracting at all.
Yeah, that's good because they were just dog shit at Courts Plus our last few years there.
Well, when they did the bright green ones, that was pretty crazy. Now it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, these nets are pickleball nets are super heavy duty, and they're still portable, so that's nice. You can see the tennis net logos look really good.
What do they say on the logos?
This one is Pizza Ranch.
Oh, nice.
So people purchase these for $5,000 a piece, I believe, or maybe $2,500 a piece. And so we've got a variety. First International.
I think it was $5K. Don't discount your donors here.
Yeah, definitely 5. Here's your benches, Isaac.
Yeah, I like those benches.
They're pretty sturdy. They're exercise benches that we figured would serve a good enough purpose for us.
What's the temperature in there?
It's pretty comfortable right now. During the blizzard last week, when we got 18 inches of snow, they had this puppy cranked up to like 85 so that the snow would melt off the sides of it, which it did. It's amazing. But right now it's probably like room temperature, like 67 or so. This one is a tennis only. So I think the color turned out good, and so on that far side there, that's where the scoreboards will be when those come in, and otherwise a lot of the same.
Is there enough space, like on that baseline?
From the baseline to the net?
Yeah, or that to the edge of the dome?
Oh, yeah. So it is, it's 21 feet. So it's pretty comfortable. you could do your Medvedev returns if you really wanted to back there, and I don't think you'd have any trouble.
That's better than Courts Plus.
And actually on the other side, on the viewing area side, there's actually a little bit more room than the dome side.
So what did the highest donor, so the ones that donated $25K, what do they get a name on a court or something like that?
So I'll show you guys that next. I'll go back into the welcome building. They got their names in the lobby under we call them legendary donor wall, and so they get their own wall basically. I'm about to go into the handicap entrance, so it'll be pretty dark, but my mom is vacuuming the ping pong table. Just a second.
He's vacuuming.
I got a ping pong table. Let's go. This place is gonna be baller. I think the thing that this the Mandan Tennis Center is like, it's gonna be more of like an experience rather than just like lame old club, you know.
I hope so.
I thought you were gonna say the ping pong table, but
ping pong table is massive.
It's a differentiator.
Yeah, that'll be pretty fun. We'll have that right in the lobby, and people get to hang out and play. So, okay, here is the merchandise wall. These are padel rackets.
Yep.
And we're going to use those to play a game we're calling Smash Tennis, which is just tennis rules on a pickleball court, and you got to serve underhand, but otherwise it's tennis scoring and everything. Super fun. I really like it. This is looking really good right now.
Yeah, it looks super good.
And then we got our equipment brands up top: Head, Babolat, and ProKennex. Those are our three people that reached out to us, and then some Mandan Tennis Center gear.
Do they send you the signs, or what's the sponsorship with those companies like?
They sent us the logo, just an image. Yeah, they sent us some free merchandise to give away at our grand opening, and then we, as part of our other signage, we just had them make these those branded ones too. But otherwise, the partnership is you just purchase their stuff at wholesale or a little bit less, and then sell it. And they've been pretty good to work with. We were a little bit worried that as a small facility that we wouldn't, we have like 2 of each racket. Like, we're not buying a ton of stuff. But all 3 of these brands were really excited to work with us. So that was pretty cool as well. Oh, I was gonna show the Head Sin Gut just for you on the stringing wall, but I can't find it right now.
Yeah, I got a special relationship with Head Sin Gut. I strung many rackets with Head Sin Gut in my day, probably like 400.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so here is the stringing machine corner, and then right behind that is those legendary sponsor.
Oh, that's sweet.
Wall I was talking about. So Bob and Mary Cooper, those are the land donors that really made the whole thing possible, and then everyone else was at that 25,000 threshold or above.
That's sweet.
So that turned out really good. Then we got here the Jackie Doctor meeting room.
Ooh.
Nice thing for community to keep that namesake going, and then in this meeting room is just all our supplies right now, but cabinets, TV.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Worker, employee.
Yeah. What was on that wall out there? Had some words on it. Is it like an inspirational wall or something?
Like behind me here.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, this is super cool. This is the Mandan High girls tennis team that won state in 2021. their families paid for a wall wrap, and so the parents designed this, and then the sign company put it together. It looks really cool.
Yeah, that's sick. You guys should definitely like have some Mandan character in there.
Oh yeah.
High school,
Yeah.
get to own it. That's sweet.
And so it lists all of the players: Elizabeth, Lizzie, Sophia, Kate, Bree, Kylie, Peyton. So that's pretty cool. And then I don't know if you can see, but on some of these posters, they've screen grabbed some of the social media posts, and then obviously team pictures and stuff. But it turned out really cool. And then also they've got these QR codes posted here that take people to clips of them when they won the tournament.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, so that is one of my favorite parts. And then here, this is the family picture that the Cooper family requested instead of any naming. And then
Is there like a caption that goes with it, or is it just like
Yes.
a family?
just it says this.
Okay. Still very minimal, but doesn't
Minimal. Minimal. Just the looming family in the doorway.
Yeah.
Here, another cool spot. Got the Wall of Champions here. So several boards are a part of this, but
I'm reading them.
Bismarck Mandan teams, singles champs or doubles champs, they get their name on that board. Girls champions over here. And then on the ends, we've got all the region champs going back to 1977. So this will be a cool thing that people can come take pictures by or whatever. And just look at it. It's cool to look at and see the names. And then the fellas are over here, region champs.
Let's go.
There we got Paul Kristen,
There you go.
our guy Chris Hawley.
Let's go.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yep.
For St. Mary's, okay.
So yeah, there's some fun names on here. It's fun to look at.
It's sweet.
Lauren Anderson.
Lauren Anderson, there he is, 2-time back-to-back.
He just about had Eric Johnson too.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's some cool names, and these guys. That was our Mandan team just this last fall. They won. That's cool.
So where are the fellas?
The fellas coming right up. So everybody else really gets their name on this wall, and then it's separated by the threshold too. So there's your Cobbers.
Hey.
There are the Stephases.
Hey, Ike right below.
Ike right below. And so yeah, these
What about the like below $100 where David threw in his $5 donation?
Oh, you're right. That does not have its own board right now. Oh my gosh.
Just write them on the wall.
Just write them in Expo. We could.
Tape a sticky note to the wall and say Dave donated 50 cents and a bus token.
Oh.
That's actually a good perk. If you donate anywhere from $0 to $100, you get to put a post-it note every time you get there.
Yeah. turn
That's
it
like your thing. No one else can post one.
That's right. Turn it into like the First Ave, sign the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the transparent board logo things looked really good. Ping pong table, fresh from my parents' garage.
That's the same one we used to grind on.
Yeah. And then last part is the lobby sponsors. So all of these individuals or companies, it was a 7,500 or 5,000, I'm not sure, sponsorship to sponsor the lobby.
Only thing I've ever seen Kiwanis' name on is Pancake Feed, so it's nice to see that they're diversifying their portfolio. Of
Yeah, they have been really generous actually. There's the desk and the whole panoramic view.
Is it? It feels pretty big in there. Is it pretty big?
It's not really, but I was surprised when I went in for the first time. It feels bigger. Like standing in it now, there's lots of space. Like we're not crammed by any means.
If you, let's say you have a tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where there's going to be 6 people playing at a time, plus probably some people watching. Is it going to feel crammed in there, or is it going to have a okay flow?
Yeah, that's something that I'm really the most interested to see, is because the walkway is long, but it's not super wide, and so we're gonna have to do some traffic control, I think, to make sure it doesn't get too clogged. But I think it's doable. Like, we can definitely, if we set it up right, it'll be comfortable viewing. You won't feel too packed on to each other.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Thanks for showing us, Rick.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun.
All right. Well, we'll sign it off there. Appreciate it, Eric.
Yep.
Thanks, Bart.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, see you guys.
See ya.
Do up, diddling, ding dong, day.